Should have got the net and scooped it. Oh, you recorded me?
Content.
Shit.
Oh, bitch.
Got one.
Don't lose your phone.
Yeah, dang. What's up, guys? Sorry I didn't post a video up last week. I went fishing, and as you saw in the clip before, I dropped my phone in the lake. So spent all that time looking for it, had to get a new phone, so did some stuff. Then we had Father's Day coming up, so been just a little bit busy doing some stuff. What I've been doing is I've actually been, let me show y'all real quick. I've been getting my garage cleaned up. I had a lot of stuff in here, just packed. I mean, I have a lot of stuff, and I basically want to get it cleaned up because I wanted to get the CRX in the garage because I know I'm going to be starting working on this car, going through it and trying to get it running. And basically, I don't have much time to work on stuff during the day, so I'm trying to get this ready so I can work on it and get lighting and everything, because at night, which is 11 o'clock p.m. till 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, that's the time I can actually go ahead and get stuff done and start working on stuff, So basically what I did was I cleaned everything out. I had all my toolboxes over there, all that stuff. I had it all right here on this wall. I didn't like how it looked, so I ended up putting it over here on this wall over here, so I have more space. And then if I needed to get any of my tools, it would have been right here on the left. This is that shop cart I had that I put it up in another video. I already finished all that. Painted it with some truck bed liner. I got all my tools. I can pull this out, pull this in, pull this out, put this in, and get all my tools or get whatever I need to get. If I have any parts on here while I'm working on something, I can pull it out if I need to go outside and just have it as a shop cart. This is another cart that I've had for a while. I actually got this from a Kohl's department store. They were closing down and they were throwing a whole bunch of old fixtures away and whatnot. And this was out there, and it basically all pulls out real easy. Everything's on wheels, pull straight out. You can push it back in. I like this because I'll be able to pull it out outside, use my chop saw, or I can use my chop saw here and cut it. I do a lot of wood projects also, so I actually use this thing a lot. And usually I just have it underneath one of the cabinets or one of the carts. And that's kind of a pain to pull it out and get it set up where I can cut. Right here I can just cut it. If it's a small project, if it's a lot of dust, which sometimes there are a lot of cuts and stuff, I usually take that outside and I'll fix it over there and I'll cut it outside. Then I got my toolbox right here. I still gotta go through all my tools and just kind of situate everything. I'm still getting everything organized. I just wanted to get everything cleaned up so I can, again, get this CRX in the garage. And then what I did on this wall, I just wanted to do a fun little accent wall. I went and did some shiplap. I've done this before in the inside house on the main entrance. I did white in there. This I just did it real quick. I didn't do any video on it just because there's tons and tons of video on how to do shiplap on walls. It's basically just like a 1/4 inch real thin plywood, and then you put your nickels to space it out, and you find your studs, and then you just go ahead and get your nail gun and just pop those in, pop, and then you sand it, and then you paint it whatever color you want. I was gonna do white just so I can have more lighting in here in this garage, but I want to do something different. So I was like, let me do like a gray bluish color. That's what I did, and then I ended up doing some stain on top, give it a more of a rustic look, just give it some character, something as a backdrop. I've been wanting to do something in the garage. What I painted it with was I went to Harbor Freight, got myself a cheap little, $10 spray, and used my compressor and just sprayed it. I've done where it's rolled and it just takes forever, and doing it sprayed was way faster. This is all oil based, so it's way faster. I got it laid out probably 30 minutes. I got laid out on here, a couple coats. So that's what I've been up to. I mounted this shelf, which I've done some shelves like this inside the house also. It's just black iron pipe with caps, and I did a 6-inch little board, stained it and put it on top. And basically what this is for is the whole sound bar. If I have a drink out here or something like that, I could put it up here. I'm thinking about doing a roll here so I can have my shop towels here. Just a little table just to set things on, you know, keep it off the floor. Don't know how many times I've done it where I've, you know, put something on the floor. Actually, I did it when I was working on this. I put on, like, you know, a can, or I actually had the can for the stain that I used to distress the kind of the boards, had on the floor right here, and man, there was a big old stain right here. It just dropped all the whole full quart of stain on there, and it's not fun cleaning that up. So this will keep everything out of the way. If I need to put like a beer can or anything I'm drinking, you know, I can just put it right there and get it out of the way. Or if I'm moving cars, I do have a lot of cars. If I'm moving cars, I can set all the keys right here, so that way I know where they're at. They're not in the car. I lock them in the car or anything like that. So that's what I kind of been up to, guys. Just want to give y'all guys an update. I got my banner up here finally. Also, I got more lighting. I had these lights up here. The yellow one right here. I have two of these in the garage. I ended up getting these other ones from Amazon, and a lot of people use these. I think these are Barrera 6K lightings. You know, this is 8 of them I bought. I'll show you right here. Bought 8 of them. Just did it in a regular rectangle format just to illuminate whatever I'm working on here, car, whatever. I am gonna get another side for the left side of the garage, but for right now, for the framing and, you know, what I'll be doing in this garage, this will pretty much be the setup right here, you know, framed right here. So they're pretty easy to install. It's just, you know, some drywall screws. They get hung up there. They're pretty light. You don't really need much anchorage. There are some wires here that I've tucked away with zip ties, but pretty install. I really like them. They plug in right into an outlet if you wanted to. What I ended up doing was I ended up actually wiring them. You can see right there's a wire. Wired it into these lights that I already had. These lights that I already had in the garage, and that way it works on that switch. So that's pretty much it, guys. Also, what I ended up doing was I bought an external mic for my GoPro just to give y'all guys a better audio. So let me know how it sounds. It might sound clearer. I know it does pick up a lot. This one's an omnidirectional, so I know it's gonna pick up a lot of sound around. Probably picking that up. My refrigerator, putting water in for the ice machine. So if that gets too crazy, too annoying, I'll probably switch back, but let's see how it goes. I'll do a couple videos like this just to give a better quality audio. I know for fishing, it's gonna be probably a lot better just because you'll be able to hear the real action, and you'll be able to hear you know, the water and the fish and all that good stuff. So that's gonna be it. Next video I'll see is gonna be me working on the CRX, getting it running. So that's what y'all should see next. I'm gonna try to get that started next week. What I've been waiting for is I need to go take these jacks to Harbor Freight, swap them out. They got the recall on those. I need to swap those out and get some more. So I can lift the car up, get it on all 4 jack stands, and just go through it, take the wheels off. You know, we're gonna have to go through and check everything on here, make sure it's good and running, and see what the problem is, why it doesn't want to crank. So that's pretty much it, guys. We'll see y'all guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.